You guys are allowed to talk, just
Yeah,
not the eyes.
You can say it out loud, yeah, you can. What do y'all think?
Tap dance. Eating tap dancers.
Zebra playing soccer.
Yeah. Wow, yeah, that's good. It's out of nowhere, that's great, okay, good. Excellent, okay. Good job, you guys.
Good job, guys.
Yeah, good job,
Actual
excellent.
questions.
Yeah, let's jump into some
Actual
questions.
couple questions.
Yes.
Wanna come up a little?
Yeah, so come on, step forward if you want to, we will invite you.
You can come around the table if you want to.
Yeah.
Like assign work between people. Do you guys have roles, or team leaders, like what is the structure of your team?
We normally have roles. Computer programmer, builders, project leaders, and helpers. And researchers. The team leaders are probably me and Greg.
Okay.
Okay, good. And like when you guys like run into a problem on the team, or like when someone's sick or there's something like that, how do you usually make up? Like how do you overcome that challenge when there's like an obstacle in your way of someone being gone or something like that?
We normally have someone do 2 roles.
Okay. Alright. And so for you guys, so what have you learned from FLL this year that will help you in the rest of your life? Not just in FLL, but like in school or anything like that.
It taught me a lot about how each person is a special part of a team, that even though some people may be gone, that some people might be missing or something, that we can always just come together and become a good big unit, and we can conquer our problems through that.
And the leadership is the most important part.
Okay.
So on your FLL team information sheet here, it says that you gave up your sponsorship from last year to enable a new team to develop. Can you talk maybe a little bit about that and how that came about and what that meant for your team?
Okay, how about your team name? Tell us a little bit about, like, how did you come up with Lego Legends?
We were just sitting on the floor one night at the beginning of our team, and we just it's popped into William's head, like Lego Legends.
Yeah, we were debating on what team name.
It was against Happy Face Toasters and Lego Legends. So we
Equally,
picked Lego
that's
Legends.
exciting, that's great. How about the graphic on your t-shirt? How did you guys come up with that?
Reese's
I drew the picture
You did,
Oh,
that's
that's
great.
awesome.
How did you draw it? Did you do it?
on paper.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
fantastic. It's good stuff.
Can you guys think of a specific example during the year of a time someone on your team used gracious professionalism, whether that was interacting with another team or just something that happened between you guys or something, anything?
Can anyone define gracious professionalism?
It's like not bragging, whatever.
Yeah, good
that's not
sportsmanship.
Good workmanship, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
So can you give me an example of good sportsmanship
Shaking hands.
that you, like specifically that you guys have? Like,
Speak again.
okay, right, good, those are all, that's great.
When you all disagree, how do you reach an agreement?
We debate.
Okay.
And then what?
We agree on the best option
And how do you determine the best options?
by debating on which option is better.
Okay.
Kind of like Happy Face Toast and Little Legends.
Right, so when you had those two, right, then how did you decide between those two? Was it just like, oh, most people decided that,
Yeah,
or then
we
they?
decided on Little Legends.
Right, okay.
Not Happy Face Toast.
Mhm. When you guys debate this stuff, does someone on your team usually lead, or do parents help, or
We all debate.
okay, so it's like a democracy thing going on. Very good.
One of my FLL experience, so I think that's what I'm going to start pursuing.
Right, definitely.
How did you guys decide who gets to work on the robot?
Some of it popped in others' heads faster,
Right,
so they were the first ones to do it.
yeah.
So then
Yeah. So, right, so so you were the primary builder or programmer or the programmer? So who worked on building? Oh, right, good, okay, and so how did you guys do that together? I mean, like, it's hard to have all three, three sets of hands on one robot, so like, how did that work?
Like we had different sets, and then like the coaches would pick certain people to do it.
Oh, I see, okay, great.
We would take certain missions, and then we would have each have a mission, and we would try to make an attachment to best use that, and then we would all try it, and if it didn't work, someone else would try it, and then we do it all over again.
Do you all go to the same school?
How are you connected? Like, how did you guys get together?
We come to one place every Saturday.
Right, so how many of you go to the same school?
Me and Isaac.
Okay, and then where do you guys, any of you guys go to the same school?
Homeschool.
Oh, homeschool, are you all homeschooled?
Private school.
You're going to private school, you're in public school, you guys are homeschooled?
I'm in public school.
You're in public school too?
1 minute left.
Wow, really diverse, that's great. So like, what connected you guys? Like, how'd you find out? Yeah, no, it's good, that's right. How did you guys all come together? Like, your parents all work together, or somebody, you guys in church, or
Yeah, we.
somebody saw an ad in the paper, like, what happened? That's great, that's a really interesting way to pull a diverse team together.
Is there anything in particular that you think has really bonded you guys as a team?
Yeah, that's awesome.
And is there anything that you guys want to share with us with your last 30 seconds or so? Anything you want to bring up or talk about that you did that's cool?
Anyone I missed or anything?
No.
Okay, you guys did a great job, yeah. Have fun today, like have fun, remember this is a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun, right? All right.
3 minutes, guys. Mary, you can't touch that.
Yeah, you can't touch it.
In the competition, in the practice room.
If it goes like that, you can't touch it. You have to
What are you doing?
She's looking really good. She's looking good.
Nice.
Wait, no, I think
I know it's a mistake. No problem. Yes.
it has to be just like the as long as it's not
It's about how bees can smell better than dogs. So bees can have over 60 odors, which include TNT, gunpowder, cocaine, and heroin. They can even detect human diseases like lung and skin cancer, and plant diseases like fungal disease. Bees are also trained with plastic conditioning, which is they're exposed to an odor, and when smelling that odor, they're given sugar water, which bees like. So they stick out their tongue for the sugar water. So then when exposed to the sun again, they know that made sugar water, so they'll stick out their tongue.
And bees are cheaper than dogs And the bees are accuracy is 98% and dogs accuracy is 70%.
And it takes 10 minutes to train bees and 3 months to train dogs. Bees can smell with their mouths, antennae, and tips of their legs. They can smell salt and sweet. Each bee can only be trained to detect one smell. Bees can detect up to 3 miles away.
Our skit focuses on that bees are able to detect skin cell scents, and they're rewarded with sugar water for that. And bees are easy to transport. They go in a box. You can just easily put them in a box. And when you can easily put them in a box, and they have many advantages over the dogs because I think we mostly named all these. Thank you. Because I think we didn't do this. Because they're a fraction of the cost of canines, and they have a 90% accuracy rate. Yeah, you said that. And sadly, there are a few disadvantages of bees.
Okay, one of them is bees are recruited at the end of their life cycle. They're only usable from 2 days to 2 weeks. Memory of smell must be refreshed every 24 hours. Some bees are smarter than others, resulting in others being untrainable.
Thank you. I think we've covered most of it. Do you want to go ahead and start? Oh, our field trip. Sorry. Thank you. Here.
Okay, so,
There. Okay.
just take a look at these 2 photos on the side right there. You see your breakfast plate. The top one's with bees and the bottom one's without bees. You've got no juice. Your coffee is not the same color. You don't have fruit. You don't have the jam. That's because if bees weren't here and they didn't do their jobs correctly, we would have basically no fruit. So you would have oranges or apples. So if you brought an apple for snack, you wouldn't have that anymore. Which is kind of sad because I like apple pie. And then basically the same thing here. You've got empty food market shelves. Basically everything would be GMO because it would be kind of impossible to get something that's organic, a fruit that's organic without it being genetically modified to be reproduced through some other means other than pollen. We actually had a bee farmer, or person that keeps bees, beekeeper, come to our place, and we have a couple of photos here. We have, if you can, we'll show you this later, but in this photo, we've got the entire team surrounded by, gathering around a box of bees, because that's what they look like. We'll show this later. But what the person told us is that about every winter, they take about 1 million bees to California and set them loose. They pollinate all through there, go pollinate there, come down, and just goes all through there. Do you think we're ready for the skit? Do you think we'll cover everything?
Who's ready to tell us about the dogs? Spin the dog.
Okay, so our other field trip was we visited these dog people right here. They were dogs for reading. They were helping kids read because it was much easier to read with a dog next to you than a person next to you. They felt more comfortable and they just felt happier, and it encouraged some kids who have trouble reading to read more, grow up reading bigger books, and having a better time reading in general.
The reason why we did see the dogs, even though it's not what we're concentrating on, is because it's not really a problem unless there's another side of it. So we wanted to see the dogs, so we just wanted to meet with the dogs and kind of just like interact with them a little to see see what they were up to because we already looked at some bees. Okay.
This is Leon Hunt reporting for the Channel 6 News. There's been an earthquake near Chesapeake Bay, Virginia. If you're part of the K-9 unit, please respond to Norfolk, Virginia immediately. There are many victims trapped under the debris and we need your help.
There are way more people know about bees. Normally bees have 98% accuracy, while dogs only have 70% accuracy. I'll call my friend Frank, Army Trooper. Many people listen to what he says. He'll be happy to help me.
Hello, how can I help you?
Hello, this is William calling about earthquake crisis.
Alright, I'll get the bees and meet you at the lab as soon as I can.
Here's a box for our most intelligent bees. What do you need them for?
We're going to an earthquake site where we need the bees to find people in the rubble.
Wouldn't it take at least 3 months to train them?
Well, you think of a sniffer dog. Sniffer dogs take 3 months to train, whereas bees take 3 minutes. I have the bees.
Here, North, and I'll meet you there.
Alright.
I'll put the bees in a vise and pop them in a skin cell sample. And I'll reward the bees with sugar water. My dog is highly trained. He has been training for 5 months. We have invested thousands of dollars into him.
My bees are highly trained also. We have spent very little money on him, and he's only been training for 5 minutes.
I bet my dog will beat your bees.
I found him!
Thank you, General, for saving my life.
Don't thank me, thank the bees.
Reporting live from Norfolk, Virginia. We have currently learned that bees have detected a victim under the debris. The bees are continuing to uncover more earthquake victims as we speak. Back to you, Jeff. The end.
Very nice job. I am sorry we can't ask questions because we're out of time, but thank you very much. This is one question? You have 1 minute. Oh, we have 1 minute? This is on time. So, one question.
Yeah, one question. Do you guys have what sources did you use for your research?
Me, Liam, and Elise, when we meet, there's a library very close to it. So we drove down there and we got on the computers and we researched the bees. Yes, we went through multiple sources and many sources said the same information, and we kept on looking and still the same sources kept saying the same things. So we decided, and then we read some stuff, so we eventually decided that if so many sources were saying the same thing, it must be true like that.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Very great skit. I appreciate it. A lot of research done. Thank you.
So what challenges have you programmed?
What's this guy called?
Police officer. K9. K9 officer. This is the police.
Yeah.
This is the short technician.
It also says you had problems with degrees versus rotations. Like, what kind of problems?
We didn't know which one really to do. Degrees is a little too sensitive. I like rotations better. Ramp.
This is definitely one of the things I want for Christmas.
The whole kit?
No, I just want the brick, because it's amazing.
I think the bees are cute. I want the bee.
Well, yeah.
The bee.
That's
You
cute.
can build a bee at home.
The door is big. Another big door. And the piggy.
It's good.
Hey, came back, that's
came
good.
back to base, that's awesome.
Made out of these.
Oh, okay.
But it couldn't, it was way too big to turn
Yeah,
around.
so you had to take it out.
Yeah. So we built this one.
Cool.
Yeah,
That's
that.
good. So how many different attachments do you have for the challenges?
So we,
3? Okay, that's good. I feel like it was pretty easy to switch them out. Do you think so?
And how'd you come up with your basic design for the robot?
it was you who did it.
Yeah, the bumper.
Just
So if you just push it against the wall, it makes your programs easier because you can always count the number of rotations.
Yeah, that's good. Helps with the line.
Things they can work really well.
That's what you degrees.
Anything?
I don't have anything else.
I think we're good. You did a great job.
Let's go find our practice.
The ram I can do.
Lego Legends, are you ready? Okay, guys, are you ready? Reps? We're gonna start this match in 3, 2, 1, Lego! Lego Legends are communicating going forward to Starship and Challenge, successfully completing it. Meanwhile, the Amazing Knights place the cleaning station in front of the refrigerator to continue the cleaning challenge. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The game challenge is turning to basket to its base. Nice job. Meanwhile, the Lego Legends attempt the service dog action challenge. They couldn't turn the corner the first time, but they grew the line and they tried it again. This time they're successful. Nice job. The robot returns to base, or close to it, but actually gets stuck on the wall. Meanwhile, the Amazing Knights attempt the shark shipment challenge as they place their shark tank in the box. Nice job. Just over a minute and a half left in this match, and now Lego Legends once again attempts to do the service dog action challenge. They get stuck on the wall. The Amazing Knights are attaching an arm to their robot. Looks like they're going for the biomimicry challenge, placing a mechanical gecko on the wall. The Lego Legends attempt to capture the face of the process stunt, but are unable to do so. The Amazing Knights also have their food set up and are planning on bringing it to these different animal stations. There's a minute left in the match. And no robots are off and moving. Amazing Knights successfully distributing the food based on color. Lego Legends attempting to do the prosthesis and the beekeeping challenge. Good job, teams. As we come down to our final 30 seconds, the Amazing Knights are looks to be the service dog action challenge. Meanwhile,